Now recently we brought you a list of the top motorcycle launches coming in India which you should be looking out for. Well, why should the car guys be left behind? So here are the top 5 car launches that you should be looking out for in the coming future. The first car in our list is the upcoming Honda City. Now before the lockdown came in place, we were actually quite close to driving this car. However, as with many things, the lockdown postponed the launch of the car, but now we are very close to it being finally launched in the Indian market once again. And we don't blame Honda for taking their own sweet time with it, because after all, the Honda City is one of the most popular sedans to be sold in India. And pretty much ever since it came to our shores, it has been the benchmark to beat. So without a doubt, the expectations from the new model are high, so Honda would be wanting to get everything just right with the new City. Before its launch, there are some images that have surfaced on the internet which do give a glimpse of what can be expected, and frankly, if this is how the City is going to look like, then it will continue the trend of being the most handsome offering in its segment. Maruti Suzuki Swift Facelift. Now when it comes to hatchbacks, there's really no car out there that can match the popularity of the Maruti Suzuki Swift. Long been called as the best hatchback to buy in India in terms of value for money, design and features that it offers, it too is set to get an update. And well, we don't really have to look too far and make wild guesses about what it's going to look like, as the updated model has already been revealed for the international markets, and we expect the Indian model to look fairly similar as well. Interestingly, during the lockdown, Maruti Suzuki has already launched the updated version of their Swift-based compact sedan Desire, which starts at a price tag of 5.89 lakh rupees. And if we combine all of it together, then we start to get a clear picture of what we can expect from the new Swift. Other than the obvious styling changes, both inside and out, the updated Swift could entirely skip out on a diesel engine offering and instead offer only a 1.2-litre petrol engine, along with the choice of a 5-speed manual and an AMT gearbox. Kia Sonnet. Kia Motors have been a success story unlike any other in India, as they rose to massive success with their first car in India, the Kia Seltos. Followed after that is perhaps one of the best premium MPVs that you can buy in our country, which is the Kia Carnival. And the third car that they will be coming out with will be the Kia Sonnet. And if you're wondering whether you have heard this name somewhere before, well, that's because the concept version of the Kia Sonnet was one of the highlights of the Auto Expo 2020. And that really did give us a picture of what we can expect from the production version of the car, which will be a compact SUV, which means it will be smaller than the Kia Seltos, more affordable than the Seltos, and of course, that would make it the most accessible Kia car on sale in India. To give you a reference, think of it being the size of the Tata Nexon and the Maruti Suzuki Vitara Brezza. We recently spoke to Kia Motors India, wherein they confirmed that the Sonnet will launch in India in the upcoming festive season and will come with a world-class design. MG Hector Plus. Since we spoke of a success story in the Indian automotive market, well, there's another company that comes right after Kia Motors, and that is MG. Their first car, the MG Hector, was a runaway hit, and their second car was the MG ZS EV, an electric SUV. The next offering that is expected is in the form of the MG Hector Plus, with the plus in its name signifying its capability to hold more people inside the cabin. It builds on what people already love about the current MG Hector, which is the sheer looks of the car, the bold design elements, and the fact that it comes filled to the brim with technology, including the connected car features thanks to the eSIM that it has. Expect all of this with more seating options and a slightly more premium design with the MG Hector Plus. We also recently spoke to MG Motor India, and they confirmed that the MG Hector Plus launch is on track despite everything that has been happening in the world. And that's really exciting to hear. And wrapping up our list is a car that has been talked about for over a year now, the Tata Gravitas. This too broke cover at the Auto Expo 2020, and Tata Motors had announced that it will be launched this year itself. And if it looks similar to you to the already existing Tata Harrier, well then that's because the Gravitas is the bigger sibling to the Harrier, something similar to what the MG Hector Plus is to the Hector. The Gravitas will be the second car to be built on the Omega architecture, which debuted with the Harrier and is based on the Impact 2.0 design language of Tata Motors. This will be the 7-seater variant of the Harrier, and it gets some design changes at the back, making it look bigger, beefier, and almost like an SUV from a segment above. So there you have it. These are the top 5 car launches to look out for in India in the coming future. What these cars show is there are several different kinds of models coming for all kinds of buyers across segments, and we cannot wait to get our hands on them.